Thank you for listening today on Revealing Wholeness, sponsored by Infinity Whole Health. Check out our website at infinityWholeHealth.com, where we are revealing the eternal in each individual, the infinite in the individual. The creativity is made manifest. Limitation is let go. Now, here's your host, Dr. Troy Munson.
Hello, I'm Dr. Troy Munson, and I love taking care of people. And some of the people I love taking care of the most are women that don't take care of themselves. Because women are constantly doing everything for everybody else, and we love you for it. It's what makes you amazing moms and beautiful wives and wonderful spouses and just great daughters, great daughter-in-laws, great grandmothers. It's what makes you amazing, and we love that you have cared for us. Without women caring for everybody, the world would not be where it is. And I want to encourage you. I want to uplift you. I want you to be free and spread your wings and know that we want you to take care of yourself. And here's why. Because we need you to take care of us. And so I tell my wife all the time, I said, whatever you need to do, I need you to take care of you. Because without you, I can't go do what I need to do. And I know that and she tells me, hey, I'm so glad that you go to work. I'm so glad that you do what you do. And that you leave the house and you do it for us. And so, yes, men, we do it for you. And it is men that will go to war and they'll die for their country and they'll die for their families and they'll do that. And that seems awesome and everything. But sometimes women will not take care of themselves and they'll kind of die for us. And that, while that is noble, it should be that we want you to take care of yourself. And we want you to take the best of everything first. And here's another reason why. I can't tell you how many women come in here that have a couple of children and they're completely deficient in so many things. And I look at them and I say, you have made beautiful little human beings and you took everything that is good, the best out of you to do it, but you haven't been putting it back. And we need you to now do that. We're glad you did it. We're glad you made that sacrifice. I hope it was worth it for you, but you need to take the best of the food. You need to take the best of everything because you're the one that made us. And so I hope that really hits home and is true, and it might even bring you to tears, and that's okay. We're so thankful that you did and put up with all that and spent 9 months pregnant and then went through a difficult birth if it was, or maybe it was easy, and then nursed as long as you could, and like some of my clients, until your boobs fall off. And you do that and you took everything out of your body for this child that now is grown up and sometimes is disrespectful, whatever it is, but we're so glad that you did it. But now we need to rebuild you. That's where I have conversations with my women clients. And I don't want to say ladies, I don't want to say females, because women, you're like strong, you're glorious, you're amazing, you're powerful. So you're women. And that's great. And so stand on that because it's awesome. So in rebuilding you, we now start that process little by little and step by step of getting nutrients back in your body. And so if you've listened to some of my other podcasts, if you haven't, go do that. If you have, you'll hear me talk about all these high-octane foods and things that you need to do to take care of yourself. But this is just a call that you should want to really give you the first and best of everything. And of course, women are going to say, well, I really want to give the first to my husband because he works and he provides and he's the provider. Yes, but if you ask him, if you aren't well, how is he going to be taken care of? And so he's going to realize that, I do want you to take care of yourself. I do want you to go get a massage. I do want you to pamper yourself. I do want you to de-stress in whichever way you can. I want you to be mentally happy, healthy, and productive too. So these are some ideas that should be resonating even with guys out there. If you want to be taken care of, take care of your woman. She needs to be taken care of because she does a lot. And Women in general, I'm not going to say this blanket statement, but a lot of women are what we call obligers. If you've not heard this term, it's a term that comes from a book called The Four Tendencies. Love it. Go get it. I think it's an amazing little book. Gretchen, I'm trying to remember her last name. It's kind of failing my memory right now. But she does a great job of explaining the four tendencies, or the four kind of ways that we do things. And in a nutshell, it's how, or rather where you find your accountability. Do you have a high level of self-accountability? Do you have a high level of accountability to others? Do you have a high level to both? Or do you have a high level to neither? You don't have any accountability to yourself nor other people. So there's four tendencies based on that. And obligers tend to be accountable to other people, but not to themselves. Meaning they'll do anything for anybody else, but they can rarely make themselves do anything. They can't hold to diets. They can't hold to a workout regimen. They can't hold to taking care of themselves. But man, when somebody needs something, they're going to bend over backwards for somebody else because they have a high level of accountability to other people. That is an obliger. And that's a great mom, but it's also a mom who will shun taking care of herself or shy away from taking care of herself. She won't do it. And so if you have an obliger in your midst who's a mom, who's your wife, then you're going to want to really stress that she does take care of herself. And so obligers are wonderful moms. If it's you, it's not like we're talking down upon you. It just seems to be your nature. And we have to know it so that we can protect you, because sometimes you won't protect yourselves. As a guy, I'm a questioner. It's a high level of accountability to myself, not to other people. And so if you tell me to do something and I run it through my brain and my brain says, yeah, I'm not going to do that, I won't do it, because I'm not accountable to you. I'm accountable to me. I can make myself do anything. And so I have to really live on that understanding when I deal with an accountability partner with somebody who's an obliger. And they really need me to tell them that they must do this. Where most people, I'm like, why don't you just do it? Because that's how I think. If you're going to do it, just do it. I do it. I just tell myself, do it, I do it. But I'm a questioner, so I have a high degree of accountability to myself. So that's kind of a light bulb going off in your head. That's why I don't do stuff for myself and I can't make myself stay on any program. That is correct. That's why. But there's little ways to talk to yourself and to finagle around that and kind of be crafty with yourself to make yourself do things, even if you're an obliger. So if you're wondering how to do that, I definitely would get that book. But overall, I want to make this message about, hey, ladies, women, girls, maybe you're young woman, however you want to see yourself as strong and amazing and powerful, great. Call that yourself in your head, but I want you to take care of yourself, because you are a great person at taking care of other people too, and we appreciate you. So from me to all the women out there in this month of March of 2022, this is Women's Health Month. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts, all of us men. So until next time, I'm Dr. Troy Munson.
The information on Dr. Troy Munson's podcast is meant to educate the listener and is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease.